This is the question from IPM Indore 2023 exam, QASA section. So here the main character of the question, Amisha, she can complete a particular task in 20 days. But she worked only for 4 days and then she went off for 4 days. And when she resumes the work on the ninth day, she is only at her half the efficiency, right? So she is at half of her efficiency. She completed the task in another 12 days with the help of a co-worker who joined her from the ninth day. So when she returns to the work, she was joined by a co-worker and together they finished the work in 12 days. And remember that Amisha is herself working at half of her efficiency. So we need to find if the entire task from day one is to be finished by the co-worker, then what time will he or she take? Okay, so we'll start. Amisha had a work for 20 days. She worked only for 4 days. So remaining work is 16 days. So this much work was remaining when Amisha goes off, and when she returns, she is at half her efficiency. So I can say the remaining work after her return, the remaining work will last 32 days because Amisha is at half of her efficiency. So the 16 days work will now last for 32 days because she is at half. Now, this 32 days work is now to be finished by these two persons, Amisha and her co-worker. And they were able to finish this work in another 12 days. That means this 32 days work was finished by Amisha and the co-worker. So Amisha worked for 12 days. Co-worker. Okay, so let us talk about Amisha only. Amisha worked for 12 days. So the total task was of 32 days, but she only worked for 12 days. That means uh, I can say in 12 days, she was able to finish 6 days work. Had she been on her regular efficiency, so she could have finished this work, which she had finished in 12 days. She could have finished it in 6 days, right? So 4 days earlier at her regular efficiency and 6 days here at her regular efficiency, she has worked for 4 plus 6, 10 days. That means out of 20 days work, Amisha has already finished 10 days work, right? So Amisha had a work of 20 days. Out of this, she has worked 4 days in the beginning and 6 days when she resumes the work. So how I am writing 6 here? Because she is working at half of her efficiency and she is working for 12 days. So at her regular efficiency, she will finish the same work in 6 days. That means effectively she has worked for 10 days. So out of 20 days, Amisha has worked for 10 days. That means Amisha has finished half the work. Now the remaining half of the work, where did it go? So the remaining half of the work was finished by the co-worker. And how many days the co-worker took? Co-worker also took 12 days with Amisha, right? So the other half was finished by the co-worker. Another half was finished by the co-worker in 12 days. That means if the coworker is assigned this entire task, she would have finished the work in 24 days. Entire task will be finished in, because half is finished in 12 days, so full work will be finished by the coworker in 24 days. And that will be the answer. Thank you.